Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup products I either hate or never use. So basically this video is going to be an absolute disaster, but I'm kind of hoping there's going to be some things which I actually end up liking this time that I use them, because a lot of things I haven't used in a very long time, so yeah, we'll just see. And a lot of the things I think it's just because of colour why I don't use them, but yeah, as I said, we'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video, and if you want to see me do a full face of makeup that I hate, then keep on watching. So I'm starting out with primer, and for this I've got the Benefit Professional Matte Rescue, whatever this is. I don't know if this is a primer or not, I think it is, but it just says mattifying gel. But the only reason why I don't use this is because I actually have dry skin, so yeah, I don't really need to be mattified. I'm just going to apply that to my cheeks. And sorry if I keep on looking like down here, it's because my mirror is there. It sort of just feels like a primer, but I don't know whether it's actually a primer or not, or it's just for like no makeup days or something. For my foundation today I actually have two which I don't like, and they're both L'Oreal ones actually. But this one is going to be like far too pale for me, I think, and this one will be too dark, so I might mix them together. But yeah, anyway, this one is the matte foundation, and I didn't like this because the colour was really weird and I think it's just too drying for me. And then I actually have no idea why I don't like this one, but I'm pretty sure I've only used it like once or something and then I didn't use it again, so I assume that I don't like it, but I honestly can't remember. So that shade there is just the normal infallible one. That's in the shade 015. That one's like really dark. And that one's in the shade 13 Rose Beige. I think I'm gonna have to mix them if I'm going to get like a vague match. I hope this colour matches me. Right, I'm just going to start blending this out with my beauty blender. That's what I usually use for my foundation, so just to give it like a fair test, I'm going to use my beauty blender. Okay, so this is the two foundations on, and so far I don't actually hate it. I think the colour match is pretty good considering I just mixed like two random shades together. For my concealer today I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Conceal, which looks like this. My shade's in the shade Light Ivory, and it's very yellow, so I think that's why like I don't really use it. I've used it when I'm like fake tanned before, but yeah, this is probably going to be a really dodgy colour, and I don't think the coverage is very good either. I don't think it's coming up on camera like how yellow toned it is, but in real life it's literally so yellow. I really hate the applicator of this as well. I've tried worse concealers than this, like it's not terrible, but a lot of the things I'm trying today is just because like I don't really use them. Okay, I've just set underneath my eyes with my Laura Mercier powder because I didn't have a translucent powder, and now I'm just going to try and build up some coverage with this concealer on like my spots and stuff on my forehead. And by the way, my face is looking like quite cakey right now. I don't know whether you can tell from like in the camera, but in real life it looks very cakey. For my face powder today I'm going to be using the Maybelline Superstay 24 Hour Longwear Matte Powder. That was a mouthful, but yeah, it looks like this. As you can see, I used to love this powder, but I think the reason why I stopped using it is because it doesn't photograph very well, and I think the colour might be a little bit funny. Right, I'm just going to apply this all over my face. Oh my god, look at the creasing on my eyes. Okay, so that's my foundation, concealer and powder done, and it doesn't look too bad. Just I'd rather have like a lot more coverage underneath my eyes, and it looks like really cakey from close up, but I mean, from far away I think it's alright. This is the thing that I'm dreading the most out of this whole makeup look. It's the eyebrows. I literally always use my Anastasia dip brow, and I hate using pencils, as most of you know. But today I'm going to be using a pencil. This one's the Rimmel London eyebrow pencil. don't know what it's in the shade Hazel, and I just remember hating this because I hate pencils, but we're gonna try and make it work. I actually think it's come out alright. It's just, I find it a lot harder to use it rather than like a pomade. But I actually quite like the way that my eyebrow turned out. But now I've just got to match it on the other side. Right, I think that's as good as we're going to get the eyebrows, and honestly it's not that bad. I just don't like using pencils and I find it a lot harder. Now that my eyebrows are on, I'm going to move on to the rest of my face and do all my bronzer, blusher and highlighter. And I feel like this is where it's going to all go wrong, because some of these products I really hate. It's not like that I just don't use them, it's like I really hate them. So for bronzer today, I'm going to be using Summer of Love Triple Baked Bronzer. This is from the brand I Heart Makeup. And if you look at this bronzer, it's literally a highlighter. Look, if I swatch the middle bit for you, that's a highlighter. And I'm supposed to use this as bronzer. Oh my god. My face looks so chunky right now because there's little like glitter particles all over my face from this bronzer. It literally looks ridiculous. Now for blusher, I couldn't find anything that I hated. I just found this one which I don't really use, and I have nothing against this, I just couldn't find one that I hated. So for this I'm using the Benefit Dandelion blush, and it's a very pale pink. The only reason why I don't reach for this is because it's so pale and it takes quite a lot of building up to get any colour. Right, so I'm just going to apply this to my cheeks. I can't get over this bronzer. Now I'm going to contour, and for this I'm going to be using this shade in the Tarte Showstopper palette. The only reason why I don't like this, I think, is because it's too dark for me and it just looks like really weird, and it's very pigmented as well, so yeah, be careful if you use this. I'm just going to pick up like a tiny little bit and then dust off any excess. I'm just going to put this in the hollows of my cheeks. It's literally so dark. Now I'm going to move on to highlighter, and for highlighter I literally hate this highlighter. I've fully used this once and never ever used it again. It's just been sitting in the back of my drawer. And when I say I used it once, I mean I used it once. And this is the Jeffree Star and Manny MUA collaboration in the shade Eclipse. I just found that this was so glittery, and I hate glittery highlighters. It was like really chunky and everything, but as I said, I only used it once and I didn't really give it a fair shot, but yeah, I absolutely hated it when I used it before. This looks so disgusting. This looks so ugly. Now I'm going to do my eyes, and I actually recently cleared out all of the like products that I hate for eyes, so I chucked out so many eyeshadow palettes and everything to make room for the new ones that I absolutely love. So I don't think I have any that I genuinely can't stand, but I've got these two from Sleek. One's the Au Natural 601 palette, and the other one's the Ultra Matte's V2 731. The only reason why I don't really like these is because they're quite like chalky and dry. I'm just going to take some masking tape and line it up with the corner of my eye so I can get a sharp line. Right, the first colour I'm going to go in with is this shade here, which is like a sort of warm colour. I'm just going to put this into my crease as a sort of transition. Right, another reason why I don't like this palette is because this one's the Au Natural one. This goes from like this colour here, then all of a sudden it's like this colour here, and there's like no sort of in-between brownie colours. So I'm going to have to go into the other palette and use this shade here, I think, which is like a medium brown. I'm just going back into the first palette and taking this dark brown here, and I'm just going to focus this more on the outer corner. I'm going to have to go in with a brush because my nails are too long. I'm also going to put this on my inner corners, I think. I'm going to go in with the black shade in this palette, and I'm just going to do a bit of a smoky wing, I think. So I'm just going to apply it to like where the tape is and then just bring it along my upper lash line. I'm just going to quickly add some shadow to my lower lash line and then I'll be back for the eyelashes. For my mascara that I don't like is the Benefit Bad Gal Lash Mascara, and I feel like last time I used this it was just like really natural, but I could be wrong because I can't really remember. But I do really want to try the new one out. Yeah, I just feel like this doesn't really do anything. For my eyelashes today, I'm using the Violet Voss eyelashes in the style Fluff It Like It's Hot, I think. I've never actually tried the eyelashes, but they've been sitting in my drawer for so long because I just really don't like the look of them. That's what they look like. I don't know whether you can see that or not, but you can see like a gap between where there's like 2 strips. So yeah, and they just look really fake. But I guess that's what I'm going to use today. Are you joking? I have a funny feeling these were quite expensive as well. Why are they going like straight forwards? Right, the lip liner that I don't like is the MAC one in Oh Honey, and the reason why I don't like this is because it's just too pale and it doesn't really do that much, to be honest. But I'm just going to put it on anyway. And then for the liquid lipstick, I'm using the Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Brunch. And I have a funny feeling I don't like this because it's too dry and the colour looks weird on me. But yeah, the Morphe liquid lipstick's like really drying. So yeah, I guess this is like the finished look of a full face of makeup products I don't like. And I look like a hot mess and I can't wait to take this off my face. Overall the foundations weren't that bad, the concealer weren't that bad. I think it's like the bronzer and the highlighter which just didn't work at all. I hate them, can't stand them. The eyebrows weren't that bad either, but I know that I won't use them again because I just don't like pencils and I never reach for them. Eyeshadows, yeah, they were fine. I just don't really like the shades in them palettes. Eyelashes are a joke, don't get them. This mascara is fine for like natural days, I guess, and I really don't like this lip. Let me know what you think of this makeup look. Do you think it looks alright or do you think it looks terrible? Let me know in the comments down below. If you did like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. And I'd love to hear what kind of videos you want to see on this channel because I never know what to film for you guys. So yeah, just let me know if you want to see any particular video and I'll do them for you. But yeah, thank you so much for watching.